I love worms. I just ate a worm.
Dude,
after
Take your time. Other way around. Other way.
Hi, I'm your host, Ricardo Hernandez, and I'm about to bring you a TV broadcast that few high school shows will even dare to attempt. The competition you are about to see involves 6 teams of 2 venturing out to perform some of the most unimaginable tasks. And as we test their nerves and play with their fears, they fight for victory and struggle to avoid defeat. I warn you that some of these acts you are about to witness have been supervised by a tremendous safety crew, and they should not be tried at home. Now, let the games begin for the PNN version of Fear Factor.
Well, Mr. Beebe isn't feeling too well today, and we'll see how that plays out, but we're not going to quit, and we'll just do what we can. And I think our biggest competition is Heidi and Julie.
I think Mr. Beebe and Dave, because they both look kind of big, you know, I think they're going to beat us.
Okay, here we go.
And Steve and Sean, they're the best, but I don't know if they'll be good at this. But I don't know.
I think Miss Grueslick and Carol, because they're both athletic.
I think that we're the underdogs.
Yeah, like I think everyone thinks we're going to be the first ones out.
I think everyone thinks we're going to be the first out. So I think everyone's our competition.
I really think that.
Like Janelle's like she's on the swim team. Like we're good swimmers.
No,
I'm getting nervous now after seeing this.
Dude, I'm not, because I only have to jump in the water. He's the one that has to dive in. So
I gotta go in the water. I'm getting scared now.
Yeah, me too.
I think we should do pretty good today. We're both really athletic, so that should help us out a lot. But our biggest competition is Julie and Heidi, because they're both really athletic and they should do pretty well. So it should be a good day.
All right, we welcome everyone to PNN's first ever Fear Factor. This is going to be our first event. We welcome you to the swimming pool. You all know how the game works. If you cannot do an event or you choose not to do an event, you will be disqualified. This is an elimination round. So at the end of this elimination round, the 2 teams that have the worst time in the event that we are going to do will be eliminated. Jump in, get the keys at the bottom of the pool, swim to the chain, unlock the lock, take the key ring off of the chain, unlock your partner, the partner jumps in. Yeah, who's going to do what?
I think I'm going to go on the high dive, and he's going to do the work.
Okay, pretty confident in your swimming?
We'll find out.
Okay. 2, 1, go!
Things started off good for Mr. Beebe, but quickly turned to horrible. On last week's show, he said he was afraid of holding his breath underwater, and it showed. Beebe had loads of trouble trying to unlock the first lock, partly because he could only stay underwater for a few seconds. Once 5 minutes had passed, Beebe was allowed to maneuver outside of the water, but it still didn't help much. The handcuffs were troublesome as well, but they were finally able to free Dave for the jump.
Yeah, I couldn't find the keys, so definitely caused problems.
Because he told me earlier that he was scared if he had to go underwater from like a childhood experience.
Man, I wish I could just go in there and help him, but I couldn't. I mean, I know it's tough. You lose your breath, and it's hard after that, so I give him credit, though. He did it.
I'm afraid that I'm going to do what Mr. Beebe did, and I'm not going to get it on time, and I'm going to be sent home. I don't want to.
Okay. What do you think you have to do different from them?
I have faith in Janelle, and I know that she's going to be able to find the key real quickly. It's just the fact of finding the key and unlocking it, and I know Janelle can find it easily because she can hold her breath forever, and I know I have faith in you, Janelle. You can do it.
3, 2, 1, go! Team 2 was confident entering the pool, with pirate swimmer Janelle Moreno volunteering to do the swimming part of the contest. Janelle didn't have much trouble holding her breath, but did struggle quite a bit in finding the right key.
Right here. There you go, come on. Take your time. Other way around, Yes.
This group got it in 2 minutes and 42 seconds.
Yeah,
Okay.
who said we were going to lose, huh?
2 minutes and 42 seconds. What was the difference?
Well, I don't know, but I think I could just hold my breath a little bit longer. The only thing I just got stuck with is the keys getting stuck on the chain. I didn't know if I should come up or I wouldn't get disqualified or not, so I just know.
Mr. BB, we love you, but
You went,
yeah, you're out. You're gone. We beat you, and you said you were going to beat us first round. So,
Nah.
Yeah!
2, 1, go! Team O'Keefe had little worries before they started. But they started to worry a little when Sean couldn't get the lock open, spending lots of time in the pool. After repeated tries, Sean finally got to Steve to unlock the cuffs. Taking his time coming up.
Hey, take my glasses.
Sean was quick. Well, we definitely beat the first group's time of 10:29. This group, they're in the lead, 2:19.
219, baby.
2:19. So we'll see. Sean, you had a little difficulty with the chain. What happened down there?
I just couldn't breathe. I had to keep coming up. I had the right key in there for a while. I just couldn't turn it.
Well, it was pretty easy for me, dude. Sean pulled through. I knew he would.
2:19. Can you beat 2:19?
I'm gonna try.
What's your confidence in the pool?
I don't know. I know how to swim. I think I'm pretty confident with swimming, so we'll see.
Well, good luck. Good luck.
Going fourth was an advantage for Team Hammond as Julie wasted no time diving in and getting right to work. Fortunately for them, Julie chose the right key on her first try and was out of the pool in less than a minute.
Looking to beat 2:19. Julie, you seem to go really fast down there. Do you think you're good enough for a good time?
Yeah, I think we're in good shape.
Well, I think you are too. 1 minute, 10 seconds. 1 minute, 10 seconds. So you guys have definitely already advanced to the second round because 2 people are already below you. So congratulations, you're on to the next round. 2 groups to go. Good job, guys.
Me and Caitlin have planned everything out that we're going to do. We're just going to use our strategy and try to beat one of the times.
Not going to let us in on that strategy?
No.
Okay, well, good luck.
Pressure was mounting as Team Lucas dove into the pool, and it was going to be close. Allie struggled numerous times with the lock. When she finally got it, it was a dash to the finish line.
And you got 2:32. So you guys are definitely on to the next round, and it's coming down to you. So Mr. Beebe, Dave, hate to say it, but you guys are done already. It was thanks a lot for participating. I appreciate it. Okay, see you later.
Kind of knew it like after 10 minutes, but I mean, I was still hoping for disqualification.
Feeling bad right now?
No, I'm alright.
You cool?
Yeah, he did his best.
The blame falls on me. I couldn't turn the key. He lost out.
To go, guys. You guys are the low group right now at 2:42. If this group beats you, you guys are walking. Do you think they can do it?
I think they will do it. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna relax and do what I gotta do. I'm not gonna. If I get winded, I'm just gonna come up and get breath and go back down.
Okay. The time to beat right now is 2:42. That is the lowest time. If you do better than 2:42, you're going on to the next round. If you don't, you're walking. So, okay? Good luck.
Miss Cruisewick's dive into the pool took off her goggles, and she chose not to use them at all. But that would prove to be a mistake, as she quickly decided she needed them to see what she was doing, wasting valuable time. She too had trouble holding her breath for any length of time, and even more trouble finding the right key. When she did find the right key, she ended up dropping it to the bottom of the pool, and by that time, they stood at 3 minutes, which was already past the worst time. Pete Cruisewick threw in the towel.
Time had expired. A little bit harder than it looks, huh?
It's very hard.
Carol, I know you didn't really get to do anything here today, but
She got to stay dry.
I got to stay dry.
It's all right.
Well, we appreciate you guys being here, but I have to say goodbye to you. All right?
Fun.
Take the walk.
I was a little sad. Well, we were disqualified, kind of more so. We knew our time was done, so.
Time was done, so I wasn't gonna fight to get a key that I dropped again.
Okay, we have the 4 remaining groups. You guys are all advancing on to the second round. We'll give you a quick second just to change clothes, get dry, and then we're going to head back to the PNN studios for round number 2, okay?
4 teams remained heading into round 2, a round no one would ever forget.
We'll reveal, on Fear Factor, they usually always have some kind of meal for you guys. So today, we decided to do the same thing and make sure all of you got to eat something today. At the bottom of all this goo are 4 marshmallows, okay? You need to retrieve those marshmallows using only your mouth. You cannot use your hands. Once all 4 marshmallows are out, your partner then will take those marshmallows and eat them one by one. 2, 1, go.
Good job, Heidi. Good job. Good job, Heidi.
This challenge may seem simple, but what you don't see at home is the terrible mixture of goo that the spaghetti noodles were mixed in. The smell coming from the mixture of mayo, 3 salad dressings, maple syrup, salsa, chili with beans, ketchup, mustard, salt, and Tabasco sauce not only coated the noodles, but soaked into the marshmallows for one very untasty treat. Add into account the 100 Canadian night crawlers, and everyone's taste buds were put to the test.
Okay, 1 down.
Yeah, Julie.
Let me see. 2 down. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, Julie, go. Come on.
Let me see. see it?
You had a tough time.
They were gross and so, I don't know. It was hard.
Heidi, you went to town on that stuff. You did a pretty good job. Right now, you're paying for it, though, huh?
I'm good, man. What are you talking about? I haven't even went to the bathroom yet. I'm not worried about the worms. I'm just worried about how I'm going to get out the stuff so I can get to the bottom. But
Okay.
that's it.
1:31, the time to beat. Your time will begin when I say go. 3, 2, 1, go.
You're almost there. There you go. There you go. Put it out right there. There you go.
Just one.
There you go. A little bit faster. You got it. You got him? There you go. You got one? One. There you go. Come on. Two more. 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 There you go. One more. One more. One more. You got it.
There it is. There she goes. First one is off. Callie, beating. Show him. Make sure I see before you go on. Oh, she doesn't like it.
Puke it up. Puke it up.
Good, go.
Hey, Julie. It's just marshmallows and noodles. Marshmallows and noodles.
Worms. Hey,
worms.
Good, go. Worms.
Pregnant worms.
There's probably little baby worms inside those.
Oh, that's gross. Oh, that's so gross.
Good, go.
One more. Callie, just swallow it. Don't even chew it. Just swallow it. Swallow it.
She's gonna choke.
Swallow it. Swallow it. Swallow it.
Gross.
Swallow it.
Gross. She's gonna choke.
Good. Caitlin, again, your face right now says everything, but how was it?
It wasn't really that bad. It just felt like noodles, and it's really not bad. I scratched my nose on the bowl. That's it.
Now, Callie, you had a tough time. A couple times you almost lost it, but you were able to keep it down.
Yeah, that was really, really sick.
I'm ready to eat some worms. I mean, I thought we just get to eat them.
I'm just
kinda
getting the
hungry.
marshmallows out. He's eating the marshmallows, you know?
I'll eat it both if I have to.
We're straight, dude.
I'm hungry.
2, 1, go. Hey, grab some marshmallows. There's two. He's got 2 of them already. He's got 3 of them already. Oh, maybe it was. Okay, maybe it was. Here comes 1. There we go, he can eat.
Come on, Sean. Shut up. It's doing that for a while.
Eat it.
It's hard.
Eat it, dude.
Let me see. Good, go.
That's the worst part.
Good, go. Oh, you had a little trouble there for a second. No, you got Steve spit on it.
Let's go, Sean. Finish it. Just swallow it whole, dude.
Good, and last one.
Swallow it whole. Swallow it whole.
Let me see, and good.
Yes.
Your strategy seemed to work. What was the key there?
I told you, just pushing out all that stuff, and then you get to the bottom just like that, dude.
Okay. It didn't bother you. You choked a little bit there at the end, but then you had some dessert as well.
I had some dessert. I love worms. So.
Okay. Well, the time to beat was 1:34. The time 1:01. All right. Unfortunately, ladies, your time right now is the third best. So 2 teams have already beaten you. So that means you're not going to be in the top 2 scorers. So unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye to you. But I appreciate you guys coming out. I hope you had fun.
For mad.
It was 3 seconds.
3 seconds. 3 seconds.
3.
Final group, it kind of comes down to this. If you can beat 131, you guys will move on to the championship round. If you can't, Julie and Heidi will go on. How are you feeling right now?
Sick.
Sick?
No, I got it.
You don't want to do it?
No, I got it.
You got it? Your time begins in 3, 2, 1, go. Keep the bowl on the ground at all times. The bowl is on the ground.
Come on, Vicky.
There's a bucket over there if you need it. Just take a breath.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Worm. You got it, Jim.
Oh, there's a worm on that one. Good, go.
Go, Joe. Go, Joe. Swallow it. Swallow it. Don't even chew.
It's going to be very close
Swallow.
right now.
Swallow, Janelle. Swallow it. Swallow it. Don't keep going. Swallow. Swallow, Janelle. Swallow. Next one. Swallow it, Janelle. Don't even chew. Think about it. Chew once and swallow. Put it down the throat. Hold your nose. I hold your nose. Go. Just swallow. There you go. Next one. Go. Just go. Swallow it. Stop chewing. No, you got it.
Don't be saying anything over there. Good, stop. Was it pretty difficult?
Yeah.
You seem to struggle a little bit over there. You almost lost it a couple times there. Are you all right?
There were worms in my mouth. What did you want me to do? Oh my God, and I can't feel my nose. It's burning right now.
All right. Well, the time to beat was 1:31. If you beat it, you're going to the championship round. If not, Heidi and Julie go. Your time, 1:56. Oh, I'm sorry.
We're kind of bummed, but it's all good because Heidi and Steve and Sean and Julie are all seniors and whatever, and I hope they. Sorry, never mind. Cut that out. We're gonna cut that out. But
After 2 rounds, 4 teams have been eliminated, and only the teams of Julie DeMuth and Heidi Hammond and Steve Burke and Sean O'Keefe remain. They will go head-to-head in the final challenge, competing for a chance at $100 and the title of Fear Factor Champions. Unfortunately, we're out of time today, but make sure you tune in tomorrow during your regularly scheduled PNN Friday show for the exciting finish, as the teams must face one more challenge. Winner takes all. In yesterday's episode, 2 rounds of Fear Factor were completed. In round 1, teams had to complete a swimming pool obstacle course, which involved holding your breath and trying to unlock a chain to free your partner. The swim course proved to be too much for Mr. Beebe and Dave Trevkowski's team, as well as Miss Cruzwick and Carol Newell's team. After round 1, 4 teams remained. The teams then had to battle a nasty concoction of noodles, worms, and a horrible tasting sauce to reach 4 marshmallows, all of which their partner had to eat. It was a close round, but in the end, the teams of Callie Lucas and Caitlin Pruitt and Janelle Moreno and Vicky Rusas got the boot. That brings us to today, where only 2 teams remain for the championship and the $100 first prize.
Just as a reminder, whoever wins this event will win $100 and will be crowned the PNN Fear Factor champion. One person will walk across the balance beam. So as you are walking, you are going to have to bend down, reach underneath, and pull the flag off.
Pretty nervous, actually. I'm very nervous.
I'm happy that they're going first, though, so we can watch them.
Yes, we can watch them. Get some tips, you know.
Dude, this is crazy.
Numbers were drawn, and the boys had to go first. They quickly learned what looked easy wasn't easy at all.
Oh, dude.
With the beam suspended 8 feet off the ground, Steve breezed through the course once he got his rhythm down. He was able to pull off all 7 flags, even the outstretched flag, and then make it back to safety. When Sean began, he had trouble even getting on the beam at first. Once he got situated, he picked up the pace and got the first 6 flags with no problem. The problem came when he couldn't reach the flag that was stretched out on the cord. After numerous tries and only an inch separating his fingers from the flag, Sean decided to dive for the flag and take the risk that Team Hammond would fall sooner than they did.
Okay, you guys finished in 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Not a bad time, but Sean, that one, boy, it just seemed like it was just barely out of your reach.
I know, I couldn't get it. I just tried holding on and getting to it, but I just couldn't do it.
If they get that flag and they finish, they're going to win this thing.
It was very unsteady. Couldn't keep your balance, crawling, and then there was one flag just out of reach. Couldn't get to it. I had to jump for it.
Yeah, that beam moved like 4 inches each way. Dude, it was tough.
Okay, Heidi, you guys about ready to go. 412, the number to beat. You retrieve all the flags and get to the platform, you win. What's your guys' strategy?
Slow and steady. As long as we get all the flags. Julie's a beast, man. She should get that white flag.
Julie went first and seemed to be doing fine for the first couple of flags. But then trouble struck at the midway point. Julie was strong enough to grab hold of the beam to avoid a fall and disqualification.
There we go.
Oh!
You got it, you got it.
But no matter how hard she tried, she just couldn't pull herself back up onto the beam. Julie lay suspended for the next 5 minutes before deciding to go back to the starting point and start all over. Once she was back on the beam, Julie scooted along to retrieve the other 3 flags, making sure both feet were on top of the beam when the flag was grabbed. But she still had to get the outstretched flag that Sean couldn't get. She tried a different approach, standing on the beam. Julie finally made it back to safety after over 20 minutes.
Heidi, you're 7 flags away from $100. You get them all safely and get them back and land on that bat, it's all over. So any strategy you're going to go with?
You know, I'm littler, so I'm going to try the hold just down. She said it was easier for her, almost easier like when she was standing, but I'm going to try down first, you know?
Just
It was all in Heidi's hands from here. If she retrieved 7 flags and returned back to the platform safely, they would be the champs.
Right here?
Heidi seems to be doing things okay right now. You worried?
A little worried.
And Heidi was up to the challenge, taking her time and staying steady and making it back in one piece.
Okay, guys, I tell you, you gave a pretty good effort. The one flag was the thing that gave you a problem, and they just took the time to make sure they got it. We talked to Sean a little bit. You got to give Julie credit for hanging in there.
That was awesome, dude. No, but none of us could have done that. That was crazy.
Well, I hate to say this, but they beat your time, and unfortunately, we got to say goodbye to you. Well, they didn't beat your time, but they did retrieve all the flags, so I got to say goodbye to you. Thanks a lot for participating.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, guys.
No, I thought we were going to go all the way, but obviously we didn't.
It broke my heart.
Need the money.
Broke my heart, dude.
And everyone was against us. No one wanted us to win.
Because we were guys.
Like Mr. Wells.
Yeah. Mr. Wells over here.
Cheering against us.
Couldn't believe it, dude. He's a guy. I thought he would have, given us support. He didn't.
No.
Everybody was against us.
We take a look at the time. It took you 24 minutes and 6 seconds, but it has nothing to do with the time. Heidi, you breezed around in there. I think it only took you like 4 minutes. Was it easier than you thought?
Hey, I didn't have that long reach, okay? I give Julie all the credit for this, and there's no way I was going to mess up after she did so awesome.
Now tell me, when she was hanging from the beam, there's no way you could have thought that. You had no doubt?
No doubt. The whole time, no doubt.
And
Julie DeMoose right here.
Julie, when you were reaching for the flag, it just seemed out of reach. And then when you actually grabbed it, it was on there really tight. What was going through your head at that point?
Don't let go. Do not let go. Yeah, and Brandon's evil. No, do not let go because I didn't want to do that all again. So I just wanted to keep a hold of it and get it and just scoot back.
You are the PNN Fear Factor champions. $100 winners. Obviously, fear is not a factor for you. Congratulations.
Fear is obviously not a factor for me and Julie DeMuth.
PNN Fear Factor proved to be a huge success, and plans are already in the works for another segment in the spring. So if you're daring enough or simply want to face your fears, PNN will test you on the next PNN Fear Factor.